Okay, so after he breaks stuff, does he clean it up? Is that how this works?
Hey, what's up my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Legacy United Doom and Destruction 2-pack of Breakdown and Windsweeper. So here we are, and there they are, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front here, we have some lovely artwork of Breakdown and Windsweeper, Legacy United Doom and Destruction Transformers. On this side, we have Breakdown. On this side, we have Windsweeper. On top, Doom and Destruction Collection. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots with things and stuff and other things. That's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have the second 2-pack in the Doom and Destruction collection. We have Breakdown, we have Windsweeper. And we're going to take a look at these boys individually, so let's get down to it. And first we'll take a look at Windsweeper, and Windsweeper is a recolor, slight remold of Legacy Needle Nose. And let's get in close here so we can take a look, not at the crotch. Noggin, there it is. You can see, we got a nice new head sculpt there, looks quite good. Got the face there in orange, yellow for the eyes. Overall, I think a nice looking head sculpt there. The chest done all in silver. That's the way that sentence works. With the Decepticon symbol right there, front and center. And you just have a kind of very earthy tones going on here with the color palettes. Some silver there on the knees. Stozzies, you can see, pretty much has the whole jet on his back. Oh no, still a good mold. Now articulation-wise, what have we got? I'm going to tell you. So the head is on a ball joint. You got some wiggly-waggly. Can look up, not too much. Can look down a little bit. Head can do a full 360. The arms can do a full 360. Can move in and out. You got bicep rotation, double-jointed elbows. You have a nice full range of movement there. You do have wrist rotation. You have waist rotation. Legs and move forward, that far, back, about that far before the wings get in the way. Outward, you can do the full splits, and then some. And then, yeah, lots of then some. You have thigh rotation. You have nice full range of movement there at the knees. And as far as the feet, they cannot move up, but they can move down, and you have ankle tiltage. Now, as far as accessories go, we get the pair of Target Masters, and these are the same Target Masters that came with Needle Nose, just recolored. And we have Ozone and Clean Sweep. So first we'll take a look at Ozone. You can see it's just done all in silver there with the face done in a dark gray. And yeah, it's a whole lot of silver going on there. And we have Clean Sweep. Again, just repainted, all in silver with just the face painted in that dark gray. They don't have any articulation, they're just static pieces. The only thing that moves are the barrels for the weapon modes. That's the only movement you get out of these. And just for a quick comparison, here it is. Here they are, rather, with Needle Noses. So you can see, exactly the same. The only difference is just in the coloration. As far as storage goes, you can always plug the little ones onto his wings here, and they can be his wingmen. Things you can do if you want to do it. But of course, you can also wield the weapons. Just flip out the barrels. Very simple transformation. You can combine the two if you want. Just have one big old blaster right there, or have him hold them individually. As always, it's your toy. Display it however you wish. But you can pew pew bang bang, and all of that good stuff right there. And of course, these are Blues compatible. Yes, they are Blues compatible. And just plug one here. We'll plug one here. And do a big old wind sweeping Blues. He sweeps. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with Needle Nose. So you can see how they look together, and the only difference is just the head sculpt and of course the coloration. Other than that, it's the exact same mold. Turn around here so you can see what's going on. But yeah, just a recolor with a new head. So that is basically it for the robot mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to rotate the arm out at the bicep and then fold up the arm. There'll be a tab slot connection right there. So just take that, plug it in, rotate that out, and plug it in, plug it in. Then you want to open up the chest. You want to take the head, flip it down, take these shoulder pieces and raise them up. And then bring the arm in. Bring the arm in, and then close up the chest. And now for the legular region, you want to rotate the leg in, you want to bring it up. There's a tab that will go into a slot right here under the arm, so just bring that up and just push that into place. The arm will go into the calf section there, and you can take the toe, take the feet, and just point them out like so. Second versus like first, rotate in, bring that up, and just kind of wrap everything around the arm, around the body, push that in, and then point the toes, and you got that going on. Now you're going to take this whole jet section here, just bring it up, it's on double hinge, take it and shift it back. Tab slot connections are right back here, so drop that down and just line everything up into place like so. Take the nose cone section and untab it, bring it forward, and drop it down. Bring the wings down. Get it all nice and squozen, and there you go. There you have Windsweeper in his alt mode. Pretty good spin, too. But there is Windsweeper in alt mode. You know, it's a nice looking jet mode. I mean, it is very much robot under a jet, but it is what it is. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details there. You got the cockpit done in yellow. We have some nice metallic purple on the wings here with some yellow and a gunmetal gray. I do like the pattern on the wings. I think that looks really good. Got some assemblage going on there. There's a little back thruster. There's the top, there's the bottom. Whole lot of visible syndrome. It does slide as flying things slide. Hooray for flying, sliding things. And for comparison, here it is with needle nose. And again, as far as the jet mode goes, exactly the same. The only difference is just in the coloration. So, and there you go. Now, as far as the wingmen go, there is storage for them in the alt mode. It's the same place you saw them before, which is just under the wings. Just plug them in thusly and thusly, and actually maybe use this port there a little bit more symmetrical there, but that's a thing you can do if you want to do it. If you don't want to do that, you have the optional method here of taking ozone here, or this is clean sweep, and plugging it on top of ozone using that furthermost port there, and then you can untab this, bring the feet out, and then this will plug in under here like so, and you can have that going on. Things you can do if you want to do it. Why not? Dare I say, why not? And that is basically it for Windsweeper, so let's move on. And now for what I'm guessing is the real reason most people are buying this set. We have Transformers Prime Breakdown here, and he is a recolor, slight remold of Legacy Bulkhead. But let's get in close here so we can take a look not at that big old belly, at noggin. There it is. It's a very Prime Breakdown head sculpt there. It looks quite nice. Nice metallic coloration there for the face. Eyes done in yellow. Very good looking head sculpt there. For Breakdown, got a big old blocky chest there. Honestly, I do think that Breakdown wears this mold quite well because he is just kind of a big, kind of buff brute. So I personally think the mold works out pretty well for him. But there you go. Give it a turn around here. Toesies, the backsies. But all in all, Not too shabby. Now, articulation-wise, what have we got? I'm gonna tell you. So the head is on the ball joint. You got some wiggly-waggly. Can look up a bit. Can look down. Head can kind of do a full 360. You have to be mindful of stuff, but again, if you try, the arms can do a full 360. Can move in and out. You got bicep rotation. You have over 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow. You do have wrist rotation. You do have waist rotation. Legs can move forward that far, back, about that far, outward. You can do the full splits. You got thigh rotation. You have slightly over 90 degrees of bend at the knee as far as the feet. They can move up a little bit. They can move down a little bit. The toes can move down independently. And you do have ankle tiltage. Now, as far as accessories go, we get the little Gatling gun here. It's the same weapon that came with Bulkhead. The only difference is just in the coloration there. You can see the difference between the two. You also get a little wrecking ball hand. Again, it's totally unpainted. And a new accessory is we get the hammer. Yeah, you see the hammerhead done in silver. And that is what we get here with Breakdown. Now there's a few configurations we can do here with the weapons. We can take the little Gatling gun and just plug it in right here on the side. Have it be a shoulder-mounted weapon. We can then open up the wrecking ball here, plug that into his hand, close that around the hand, and then take the hammer and plug it into that. So you can have that going on. So we can whack, 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 and all of that good stuff. You can just hold it in his hand also if you want to. As always, it's an option. Options, they're good, you know. But hey, that is one configuration you can do if you wish. And of course we have this back panel here, which we can remove. We can take this little post here and push it through like so, and then just collapse these up. Oh wait, no, actually we're flipping it this way. Apologies. And bring those panels back, and this can just plug onto his arm like so and just be a big old shield. Or of course he can hold a little Gatling gun as a handheld weapon. You can take the shield, plug this onto the wrecking ball. This can be a bit difficult because you're pushing on something that's on a hinge, which sometimes is not fun to do. There we go. Plug that on there like so, and then I want you to take the hammer and plug this onto the shield. And which way? This way. And that's a thing you can do because reasons? I don't know, but hey, why not? Dare I say, why not? So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with Bulkhead. So you can see how these two look side by side. And again, the only difference is just in the coloration and the head sculpt. Other than that, they are the same. Let me give it a turn around here so you can see who's who, what's what, where's when, and why's how. But again, I think this is a good mold for both of them. I think this is definitely a good mold for just a big, brute bots, Works for me anyway. So there you have that. And here he is with his Brochacho knockout. You can see these two together in legacy form. And lastly but not leastly, here he is with the original Transformers Prime breakdown, so you can see how this looks. And again, I feel this mold works because you can kind of see just kind of the big, kind of, thick, blocky chest there, and it works for me. It still gets the proportions across, except for the shoulders, but everything else, it pretty much gets the proportions across. So, there you go. So that is basically it for the robot mode, so let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So the first thing we're going to do is bring the arms forward, and then just untab them from the sides of the chest here. You want to bring this back slightly, then you want to undo the chest, and just bring all this up, bring all of this back, and then you want to bring this little blue section up, and then take this entire assembly here and just unclip it and extend it all out like that. And once we're here, we're going to take his head and just bring it down. Then we have this little panel here that we're going to flip out, and that will cover up this gap right there. At this point, take the arms and just swing them down and in. They will tab together, and then you just want to bend those arms all the way like that. You just bring that down, not all the way, just bring it down like that for now. And now you want to take these wheels here and just push them through and open them up. Just connect on either side like so. So now we'll work on the legular region here. So bring the leg down, bend the knee, and what you're going to do is you're going to open this section up. You're going to come in here and flip out this section, rotate around, bring it down, and there will be a tab slot connection that happens right there. Just bring that down and line it up, and just push that in, close that up, close the heel, and then bring that entire foot up. Now we got that side all done. Second verse, guess what? Just like the first, that's right. So just bring that leg down, bend the knee, flip this up, rotate, bring it down, and line it up, and get that tabbed in, close that up, close the foot, bring it up, and now we can take two halves and merge, like so. And now you want to take this blue section here, just bring that all the way up. You can take this cap section and just push that down now. You can collapse all this up. You have tab slot connections that will happen right in here. So just get everything in the clear, tab that in, make sure everything's in the clear, and just push that in. And you want to take these sides, bring them down, tab slot connection right there. Just push it down, line it up, push it down. Make sure everything is nice and squozen, and there you go. There you have Breakdown in his alt mode. Not a bad spin, but there he is in his alt mode. Why are you being a little off kilter there? There we go. There he is in his alt mode. And it's just a recolored version of Bulkhead's alt mode, but still, again, I think it works. I think it works for this character personally, but, you know, as always, to each their own. I'm sure you guys will tell me what you think in the comments, but I think it works. But let's get in close. Yes, we can take a look. Out to the details. Of course, we have the nice tinted transclearance windshields and windows, Decepticon symbols right there on the side, some bits of silver, little lights picked out in gold, which is a nice little touch. Got some symbolage there on the side, some nice detail there for the little canopy section there. Back, there's the top, there is the bottom. It does roll as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling, although these wheels are not. There's something slightly off there. These back wheels here don't want to touch, so I have something slightly off here somewhere. That's okay. He can still roll. Despite that, he can still roll as rolling things should. And for comparison, here he is with Bulkhead. So you can see how they look together. And as far as the alt mode goes, the only difference is just in the coloration. Otherwise, same deal going on here. So there you have that. Here he is with Brochacho Knockout. So you can see how they look together. Very nice. And here he is with the OG Breakdown. So you can see how that works out. So there you go. And as far as storage and alt mode goes, yes, you can store all of the accessories. We can just lift this up. We can just remove it all together. And you want to take the wrecking ball, and it will just plug right over this post right here in the middle. Just take that and plug it in. And then you take the Gatling gun, and that will just plug in right on top of it, like so. Now we can just plop this back down, and there you have your storage for those particular weapons. And as far as the hammer goes, they just want you to take this and plug it onto the side like so. You can do that if you want to, or what I like to do is just plug it up top here. Some kind of weird, I don't know, satellite dish or something, I don't know. Again, thing you can do if you want to do it, you toy display it however you wish. So there you have Breakdown and Windsweeper, and yeah, nice 2-pack here. Granted, Windsweeper I personally don't care about. I have no connection to the character, so yeah, don't care too much about Windsweeper, but still a good mold. But me personally, I bought this for Breakdown because I wanted Breakdown, and yeah, it's a good Breakdown. Yes, it's just a recolor of Bulkhead, but I think he wears the mold well. I think it works for him, but as always, just my opinion. To each their own. You tell me what you think. So, there you go. Now, this 2-pack is an Amazon exclusive. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out the Legacy playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love, Peace, Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Legacy United Doom and Destruction 2-pack of Breakdown and Windsweeper. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. You always have to race the humans. Well, not only am I an automobile, but I'm an automobile enthusiast. I like jets. Who is this guy? I don't know, he just started tagging along. But why? I have no idea. I like jets. Well, good for you. Is there, anything else you like? I like jets. You know what? Just back away. Back away slowly. Don't make any sudden movements. I like jets.